At the kickoff vision dinner this past Saturday, it was a night full of lots of food, lots of fun, and an opportunity for Dave and I and the elders to talk about programming that's coming up during the course of this year. Be watching your bulletin, the website, and emails for details about things we're going to be doing in the upcoming year. But what we really wanted to push at the dinner is something we're starting called the GPS initiative. And before getting to the details of the GPS initiative, we want to talk about our heart behind it. What is driving it? See, our heart as elders for the church is to see everybody in our church growing towards Jesus. Our goal is to not have everybody right here and perfect, but our goal is that we be everywhere along this line of the spectrum, but all of us moving towards Jesus, all of us growing as individuals and growing together. And so we as elders decided, how do we strategically and intentionally help our people grow? And that is where the GPS initiative came out. The GPS initiative is our intentional way of helping you self-assess where you are. And then we've raised up a group of coaches, and we've trained a group of coaches who are going to meet with you, not to judge you or score your test, but to provide you with resources and to just help you understand where do you want to go, what are your goals, and how do you get there in the course of the ministry year. We're really excited about this because we're no longer just throwing programming at you, hoping that you grow. But instead, we're trying to come alongside you and say, how do we intentionally and strategically help each other grow closer to Jesus? So that's the heart behind the GPS initiative. Dave's now going to tell you the nuts and bolts. How is this going to work?
Yeah, the first step of this GPS initiative is that we created a spiritual health assessment that we put online for you to go and take this month in September. So we're asking everyone in our congregation to go on. It should only take about 10 minutes. It's not a test. It's a tool for you to kind of self-evaluate where you are currently on this spectrum a little bit, and to think, what areas do I want to grow in this year, and how do I want to work? That assessment will then get sent to your coach, and then your coach will contact you, and you will set up an initial meeting sometime in October to just sit down, and he's going to help you kind of talk through this a little bit and create a plan, a spiritual growth plan for you as you kind of walk through this year. He'll then contact you again at some point over the winter, and then you'll meet one final time in the spring to kind of just celebrate, hopefully, the growth that you've seen, and we're going to celebrate as a church together sometime in May, this whole process. So we're hoping it's a great, enjoyable time for everybody, and we're hoping that no matter where you are on the spectrum, that we're all taking steps toward Christ.
So we're really excited about this, as you can tell. We're excited that we've had the opportunity to raise men and women up as coaches to help in helping people grow closer to Jesus. But most of all, we're excited to see the fruit that comes as we all strategically and with great intentionality look to grow in our faith. Not just hoping that we do, because when we're not intentional about it, we end up not growing. We end up going backwards, and some of us, we just don't know what to do, and that's the goal, is to put resources in your hands to help you grow. And what the dream is, what does a church look like where everybody's moving forward, where we're all heading in the same direction? Now, we know some of us are externally motivated, so to help spur you and urge you to fill out the assessment, we're going to have a great prize at the end of September. All the assessments that have been turned in, we're going to pull one, and that winner is going to get a lucky prize that is still to be determined, but you're going to want it. So go to the website, okay, www.fourcornerscommunity.org, and fill out the assessment that you find there. As we close, we just want you to know that we as your pastors and as elders, we want you to know we really love our church. And this comes out of a desire to see our church grow. Not necessarily numerically or in other ways, but to see us grow as disciples of Jesus Christ. We want you to do well. If you've got any questions, feel free to call Dave, call me, shoot us an email. As the process is going, our goal for you is to just jump into it. Just jump into it. Let us know if you have questions. But ultimately, we desire to be a church. We long to see Four Corners Community Church be a place where people grow to love and follow Jesus. All right, let us know if you've got questions. We love you, and we look forward to the year with you.